Ahead of President Barack Obama's address to the nation on Tuesday, officials revealed the president will announce a new plan to increase taxes on the wealthiest and the largest U.S. firms. The move comes despite Republican opposition to raising taxes. The plan will also seek tax cuts for the middle class. A U.S. trade mission headed by New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has arrived in Havana, Cuba. The delegation, made up of senators, is a further step towards normalizing relations between both countries. The U.S. delegation is set to meet with Cuban authorities on Wednesday, and will also meet organized civil society groups and diplomats during their 3-day visit. In Venezuela, President Maduro warned that the right-wing opposition is trying to generate a crisis similar to that which led to a military coup in 2002 against Hugo Chavez. Maduro sounded the alarm on his return to the country after his tour around OPEC member countries in a bid to stabilize world oil prices. In Mexico, a new poll shows 85% of people do not trust their president, Enrique Peña Nieto. The president's popularity and approval ratings have fallen significantly since 43 students went missing last year in Ayotzinapa, and the government has failed to provide credible evidence of their whereabouts.
The Center of Fiscal Studies for Central America analyzed the $460 million IMF loan and concluded it is based on the hardest conditions ever imposed on the country by the International Lending Organization.
Once we were able to look at the details of the policies memorandum and the letter of intentions, we were able to determine that the conditions of the loan are extremely adverse.
The agreement has also caused a spike in the devaluation of the national currency lempira, and the government has announced more public companies will be privatized. The National Bank has ordered high interest rates on loans, making it harder for people to access credit from private banks.
These policies have never benefited the people. They only benefit a reduced group of oligarchs that are extremely greedy and that have always profited, while the rest of the people get poorer by the day.
In theory, the agreement is aimed at improving the actual macroeconomic situation in the country, which already lacks the resources to reactivate its economy. The government, in the meantime, has already announced austerity plans that would only further affect the majority of Hondurans, whom for many years have been struggling to emerge from poverty. Gerardo Torres, Telesur, Central America.
Meanwhile, in the Middle East, Israeli officials announced Saturday that their country will lobby International Criminal Court members to cut funding to the court. The move comes after the court announced it would start an impartial probe on possible crimes committed by Israel during its invasion of Gaza last year that left over 2,000 dead. With the United States Congress preparing to vote on a new sanctions bill against Iran this week, President Obama and British Prime Minister David Cameron urged Congress not to approve further sanctions, given ongoing negotiations with Iran.
We should not impose further sanctions now. That would be counterproductive, and it could put at risk the valuable international unity that has been so crucial to our approach.
The 2015 Dakar Rally came to an end on Saturday. The race, deemed one of the world's toughest, covered 5,000 miles through Chile, Bolivia, and Argentina. Qatari driver Nasser Al Attiyah was crowned champion of the car rally, and the biking section was won by Spanish biker Marc Coma.
Facts that have marked the course of history. Productions designed in the English language and made for the English-speaking world. This is Documentary. Watch it on telesur.net/English. Telesur, wherever the news, you'll be there.